What's up, fellow YouTubers? So, I am making a bacon cheeseburger like you've probably never seen. It's going to involve some marinated grasshoppers and some flaming hot Funyuns. For a burger I like to call Get Back to the Hopper Bacon Cheeseburger. Yeah, buddy. Why would you put marinated grasshoppers on a bacon cheeseburger? Because why not? Because hey, it'll boost the protein count, right? Alright, so I'm gonna grab about 2 slices of Texas toast. And I'm not gonna bother with seasoning the bread, just gonna drop it in there and toast it. I could season it, I guess, with some barbecue seasoning. Alright, so I need a plate to assemble it. Let's see. We'll grab our Smoky D Honey Chipotle barbecue rub, and we'll use that to season our bread and our patty. Ew-wee. But for the sake of shits and giggles, we're gonna make a really weird barbecue bacon cheeseburger for YouTube. Because why not? Season one side with the seasoning. Drop season side down first. Sprinkle the other side with a little bit. There we go. Yeah, buddy. You two are making a bacon cheeseburger for lunch. Gonna be tasty. Putting gourmet grasshoppers on it. That's just weird, man. Well, it's gonna be a weird burger, so I'm not gonna deny. And I'm also gonna add some flaming hot Funyuns to it, just for giggles. Right? Open it up real quick. Oh yeah, flaming hot Funyuns. Oh yeah. Flaming hot Funyuns are delicious. Not a sponsor. Ew-wee. I could use a spatula for this part, but I'm kind of feeling a little ballsy at the moment, so normally I would recommend using a spatula for this part. Give that a flip. This plate's too small, we need a bigger plate. There we are. There we are. Alright. And I'm looking for just the right toast action on it. A little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Putting grasshoppers on a bacon cheeseburger, I mean, yeah, it's a little weird, but then again, I do weird cooking videos on my channel, right? So, and there's that. Get to the hopper bacon cheeseburger. It's a pun because grasshoppers, get it? Get to the hopper. If you don't laugh at that, that's alright. I'm over here making a weird cheeseburger for YouTube. I mean, if you like watching me make weird things and eat it, hit the like button and subscribe for more. See now that toast on the Texas toast, nice and toasted up on both pieces. It looks good. All right. So then we're gonna add a beef patty. Hold up. Yeah, buddy, YouTube. We're gonna make ourselves a bacon cheeseburger with grasshoppers. Why? Because it's YouTube. Yeah. We got some gourmet grasshoppers, kind of like that Mexican candy that they have. Want to use that for the burger, but strictly for views, YouTube. We got our Smoky D Honey Chipotle Barbecue Rub. And we're going to season our beef patty on both sides. Boop. Drop the paper in the trash. Drop the burger patty down on the skillet. There we go, a little bit of seasoning. And that's really all we need for seasoning, because I will add some barbecue sauce to go with these Funyuns. I think like the only weird thing about this burger is going to be the grasshoppers. Everything else that's going on it should be pretty tasty. If you guys like the cooking videos, subscribe for more. Because there's a reason why I'm cooking up burger and bacon for this pan right now. It's because on my next cooking video, we're going to be making a delicious steak. I guess delicious is subject to opinion, but Go visit and hang out with some friends or whatever after this, but I need to get some lunch in me. Some munch of lunch. Those flaming hot Funyuns are delicious. They taste like Funyuns with like a flaming hot taste. Very good, very good. And while we're cooking up a burger, we can do like a little bit of snacking. We got some cheddar and sour cream Ruffles. Which, hey, Ruffles are good too. You can't go wrong with Ruffles. They have ridges. Cheddar sour cream Ruffles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These are good chips. There aren't very many left in the bag here, so we're just going to finish the bag while we're cooking up the burger patty. But what do you guys think? You're probably thinking to yourself, right there, gourmet grasshoppers. This came with the this came with this big old thing of Pringles that one of my fans sent to me, and I appreciate that. I've had snacks like this one before, where it's just, you know, I've had snacks that were like this one before, or similar at least, and they're pretty good, surprisingly. Pretty good. We'll give her a flip. Right then. We got ourselves a nice beef patty cooking up. Gonna be delicious. Um, nope, I don't. It's for the steak. Forgot to pick up more butter when I was at the store, so I'll save that butter for the steak recipe. I got a little bit of Rolling Rock, so I'm going to open it up, pour a splash in the pan. There we go. Pour a splash of beer in the pan to cook with it. Tilt the glass, tilt it, tilt it, tilt it, tilt it, tilt it. Yeah, buddy. That's alright. I have just enough butter to cook with my steak recipe when I do it later. But my burgers don't have to have butter cooked into them. Sometimes all you need is a splash of beer. There we are. Beautiful. Perfect. There's already so much freaking grease on the bottom of that pan that honestly I didn't need butter. There's enough grease in there to do the trick. I'm gonna flip that over again. But that's how I cook up for a little bit. You know, with these cast iron skillet pans, you want to do a nice medium heat for everything. Just makes it easier. Now, after cooking the beef in some beer, it's gonna have like a nice beefy beer kind of grease that'll be very delicious for the bacon when we cook it up. Hang on a minute, we need to make ourselves a shandy, some Mountain Lightning, some beer. And a little more. Perfect. It's a nice pour, YouTube. A little bit of foam on top. Now we're just going to assemble the sandwich together as we cook the ingredients. Pretty straightforward. I mean, by now, if you watch my YouTube, you've seen me cook burgers before. Pretty straightforward. Getting grease all over the stove. Yikes, dude. Nope. Nope, I made a South Park reference. Calm down. Ugh. No, Mr. Garrison gets a sex change. Yeah, that's a little weird episode. But then again, South Park's a weird show sometimes. Mm. That's a good shandy. Honestly, that beef is looking pretty cooked. I don't want to burn the crap out of it, but at the same time, I want it to be like fully cooked, you know. I'm gonna go for a little bit longer on this side, and then we'll put it on the sandwich. Yeah, that looks good. Beautiful. Mm. Yeah, buddy. Now there's enough grease in there for that we could use for our next little venture. We got some hickory smoked thick cut bacon from Farmland. I like my thick cut bacon. This is the only one they had available. Because bacon's bacon, don't matter if you get thick cut, applewood, you know. Yeah. Watch out. We're going to give it a. Yeah. Open it up here. Should we put some of our bacon rub on there? Should we do it? Why not? Alright, grab ourselves 2 pieces of bacon out of the packaging. Come on. And with our clean hand, we're going to put the packaging away. Alright. I'm going to grab our bacon. We're going to boop, tear it in half. Make 4 smaller, delicious pieces. Sushi. There we go. Awesome. Wash your hands. Alright, now I'm going to take some of our Miss Piggy's sweet bacon rub, and we're going to Sprinkle some on our bacon. And this is just to make the bacon sweet. Beautiful. We'll get our hands washed. Beautiful, YouTube. We got our hands washed and then we sprinkled some bacon rub on there. Perfect. All right. Got that bacon sizzle action. Right there, baby. Sweet. So that bacon and that beer and beef grease will come in very handy for when I go to cook a steak tomorrow. After we get the bacon cooked up, that's pretty much all we need the stove for is the bacon and the beef and the toast. Bacon's just about done. Cheers, you two. Alrighty. Now that we got our bacon cooked up, we can begin to assemble this rather interesting bacon cheeseburger that we're making here. Oh, that smells good. All right, so we're going to take some of our sliced sharp cheddar, and put one slice down, put the bacon on. And put another slice down. The cheese does not want to, there it goes. Cheese is being kind of stubborn. There we go. Let's sandwich the bacon and the cheese together like that. Alright, so I'll put the bacon and the cheese layered like that. Beautiful. Yep. And then we're going to microwave it so the cheese melts, and then we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. Pretty straightforward. Yeah. Give it about 44 seconds or so just to see how long it takes. It shouldn't take too long, YouTube. Want that cheese to melt? That's all we're looking for. A nice cheese melt. Now the reason why I melt the cheese in the microwave on the sandwich versus melting it in the pan, because trying to clean out crusted on cheese, it's a nightmare. Now believe it or not, YouTube, if you melt your cheese using steam, it's going to make your cheese taste watery. No. No. See that? Now that is just fucking beautiful. Look at that. The cheese has melted. That looks fucking beautiful. Yeah. 44 seconds was definitely enough. So you know we're going to stack on top of this burger some gourmet grasshoppers and some flaming hot Funyuns, some barbecue sauce. Simple enough. Right there, baby. Gourmet grasshoppers. Marinated grasshoppers at that. So these are marinated grasshoppers. 100% marinated grasshoppers. That's a funky little snack deal, yeah. And for the sake of this YouTube video, we're going to literally put a couple of these on top of our bacon and cheese. Just for the sheer gross out factor, like, why, Cobra? What's wrong with you? Let's have a go, shall we? These actually aren't half bad. They got a little bit of heat to them. Alright, so let's put some of these grasshoppers on top of our bacon cheeseburger. Get to the hopper. Get it? Hopper? Because there's grasshoppers on top. Get to the hopper, he says. Oh. So we're going to take these grasshoppers here, these marinated grasshoppers, and we're going to embed them into the top layer of our cheese, which I might add is melted to perfection. I bet you want to see what this burger looks like with all the grasshoppers put on the top here with the bacon. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. We're gonna load this thing fat, dude. Put as many of these grasshoppers on here as we can. And actually melting the cheese was a good call because it's helping these little stinkers stick to it. At this point, you're like, Cobra, what the hell, man? You're putting grasshoppers on gourmet grasshoppers on a bacon cheeseburger? Yeah, I am. Because people are going to be like going, why? Compared to this pastrami challenge that I did, this seems pretty normal. That's a lot of grasshoppers, dude. There's like literally a layer of grasshopper on top of the burger here. This is farging nuts, dude. Just sitting there putting like little chunks of tasty grasshopper on the burger, yeah. Right there, I tried a little bit by itself. Not too bad. It's got a nice little heat to it. Very good, very good. I'm gonna stick these in the cupboard. Ooh-wee. Grasshoppers on the burger. I mean, oh, I dropped one on the floor. Put that in there. But anyways, I want you to just look at it. All the grasshoppers on top of our bacon, right in there. Yep, I wasn't lying when I said I was going to put grasshoppers on a bacon cheeseburger. Yeah. So use our clean hand to fish out some chips. Add a little bit of extra crunchiness to the top. We're going to sprinkle on some of these flaming hot Funyuns. Flamin' hot Funyuns, marinated grasshoppers, what weirdness is this? Yeah, one more. There we go. So nice healthy stack of flaming hot Funyuns. Oh, they might take two off the top just because I don't think there's enough room. There we go. Now we're going to scooch it to the side here. And we're going to throw on some barbecue sauce for the other side. Alright, so we've got our flaming hot Funyuns right there. Famous Dave's barbecue sauce, Devil's Spit. I'm going to add just a little bit of that to our top bun. Just a little bit. Well, I mean, like I said, YouTube, I guess apart from the grasshoppers being on there, this would actually be a pretty normal burger for the most part. Alright. So far, I gotta say though, it looks and smells pretty good. I mean, yeah, you know, there may come a time in the future, and take a fork here and spread that barbecue sauce around on the top bun. Spread that barbecue sauce all over the top bun. And then there may come a time in the future where, wash my hands again. There may come a time in the future where beef becomes very scarce. And people are going to need a solid source of protein. I hope that day never comes, but in the future, if beef is extremely scarce and all you have to eat is bugs that are marinated with a little bit of seasoning, I mean, could you make yourself do it? Some of you are probably thinking, hell to the no, right? Some of you are probably going, no, that's nasty. But some of you are probably thinking to yourself, hey, you know what? Tough times call for tough times, right? So I feel like, you know, I think some of you would do it if you had to, just because, you know. But me personally, if I had to eat bugs as a substitute for protein because there was a beef shortage, yeah, be better than nothing, dude. Oh yeah, this video is definitely gonna piss off the vegans. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. More like get to the hopper. Instead of get to the, yeah. It was a really corny joke, but yeah. Okay, now I want to crunch it down so it's stacked. Beautiful. Now I'm going to let it cool off. I want to flip it upside down, let it cool off. All the grease from that burger patty is now going to transfer to the rest of the burger. Oh, we got a grasshopper trying to escape. So yeah, a bacon cheeseburger with grasshoppers on it. Yeah, buddy. Ooh-wee. Hold up, let's grab our phone. Go set the camera down. Well, I did warn you, or I should have warned you, this burger might be a little bit weird. I like doing weird things with the cooking, so, yeah. I like doing weird things with the cooking, and honestly, those grasshoppers on top, those marinated grasshoppers on top are going to add an extra layer of protein to the beef and the bacon, so hey, you know. You hear the Funyuns crunching down on the sandwich when I put it on, just yeah. Yeah, buddy. My guitar video I made earlier finished uploading. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, like I said, outside of the grasshoppers, that looks like a pretty normal bacon cheeseburger. And because my fan sent me those marinated grasshoppers with the Pringles, I'm like, we should try creating a burger around it. Get to the hopper. I bet King Cobra's a Bob's Burgers fan. Obviously I am, that's why. Burger of the day, get to the hopper. That's funny. No, but a lot of you are probably gonna be going when you watch me eat this because it's got grasshoppers on it. But the grasshoppers have been cooked and seasoned for safety. And I tried a couple straight out of the bag. They weren't half bad, dude. A bit of a weird taste for some, but I've had that kind of snack before, so I know what to expect. Yeah. There's probably going to be a lot of people watching this going, Cobra, why? Why would you put grasshoppers on a bacon cheeseburger? What's wrong with you? Why did I just watch this autistic retard put grasshoppers on a bacon cheeseburger and then eat it? I need help with my life. Jokes aside, though, we'll let it cool off and then we're going to munch into it. Now, this burger may look and sound seriously gross to you, but that's why I'm eating it. For your sick entertainment. And plus, you know, when it comes to food, try something different. who knows? It might be good. Maybe there's just enough product on the burger to disguise the fact that there are crickets in there. We'll see how it do. See how it do here in a second. Let it cool off, and then we're gonna eat it. You might be autistic if you eat bugs. Okay, I'm sorry, YouTube. That was too far. Uh, Jokes aside, though, don't take offense, but I like making fun of myself all the time. You know, but hey, that's like a Mexican candy kind of thing. I don't know. There are some countries that have these marinated bugs. You know what I'm saying? And they're a great little snack and an excellent source of protein. So yeah, I'm sure there are grosser things to consume. Ooh-wee. Like what sort of gross insane? Oh my God! Did Cobra just put marinated grasshoppers onto a bacon? Why? I bet the reactions to this video are going to be priceless. People are going to be like, okay, who the fuck is this guy? Who does this? Why is this a thing? To classic Cobra. The combination of the beef and the bacon, it smells really good. Just, yeah. Go ahead and put that out for after the burger. So what do you guys think? Would you guys eat it? Probably not, but I'm gonna eat it. The crickets were, not crickets, excuse me. Blech. The grasshoppers had like a little bit of crunch to them, but not much. Kind of a soft crunch, kind of, yeah. Ooh-wee, look at that, YouTube. Get to the Hopper bacon cheeseburger. I say get to the Hopper because it's got grasshoppers on it. And it's a movie reference, but I'm gonna flip it over. Alright, she is ready to eat, ladies and gents. Look at that big old behemoth of a sandwich. I mean, if you told someone it's just a regular bacon cheeseburger, would they believe you? Because really, if they're unsuspecting, you could probably get away with not telling them there's grasshoppers in this. Because it looks just like a bacon cheeseburger, right? Well, basically is, but anyways. Let's pick it up and let's eat it. Hold up. The taste combination is actually really good. Honestly, all the other ingredients on top, they pretty much overpower the grasshoppers. Hold up. Oh, wait. Well, never mind. There's a hint of the grasshopper in it. But honestly, the hint from the grasshopper is not bad. The ingredients do overpower it for the most part. Cross section. Oh yeah. A grasshopper covered bacon cheeseburger. Man, this has got to be one of the weirdest things I've come up with on my channel yet. But if you like watching me eat these insanely gross and weird bacon cheeseburgers that I make, then hit that like button and subscribe for more. You know you want to. Your morbid curiosity begs you. The bacon on this sandwich. Oh, dude. Mm-hmm. There's like a sweet spiciness to it. It's not overpowering. But that's mild heat. It's more sweet than spicy. There's like a little bit of heat to it, but not much. Just nice, you know. Yep. Ooh-wee. Grab a bite, YouTube. No? Well, shit, the rest is mine then. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ooh-wee. Now the seasoning I used for this burger, that Smokey D Honey Chipotle Barbecue Rub seasoning. Yeah, buddy. That definitely complemented the ingredients being used on it, like the what's it called, the freaking flaming hot Funyuns, yeah. You're literally watching me eat a bacon cheeseburger with grasshoppers on it. Now, I like the taste of these grasshoppers, but some of you may not be a fan. I will say that the grasshoppers are an acquired taste. I mean, at first, it overpowers the grasshoppers a little bit, but then you get that subtle hint of it. Honestly, if you didn't tell anyone there was grasshoppers in this, you could just say, oh, it's the seasoning. And then watch their reaction when you say, psych, there was grasshoppers on that. Marinated grasshoppers. Yeah, it's weird, but I promise you the next cooking video I make will be a little bit more appetizing. Occasionally I gotta make gross and weird food like this just to shock people and be like, why? Get to the hopper. That's too much. Dude, that's funny. Now, my buddy Paul helped me come up with the name for it, so as soon as he said it, I started laughing. I'm like, dude, that's funny as shit. Yes. Ooh-wee. Your boy King Cobra's starting to get full off of this, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, buddy. We're gonna finish this. Oh, excuse me. But like I said, honestly, if you didn't tell people there were grasshoppers on this, you just tell them it's part of the seasoning. You know. But you're witnessing it here first, folks. Looks gross, doesn't taste half bad. That's actually not bad at all, dude. I can get down with it. Strangely enough, and I'm not just saying that because I made it. I mean, strangely enough, it's actually really good. But yeah, I'm gonna get this video uploaded to my desktop. Took a quick shower. Go have some fun for the evening. Here we. That Devil's Spit, Famous Dave's barbecue sauce, and the combination of that plus the flaming hot Funyuns was enough to give this burger just a little bit of heat, but not too much. Then that heat gets cut with the sweetness of that bacon and the gooiness of the cheese. Yeah, decent. Ah. Oh, gross. Gesundheit, excuse me. One last bite for the hell of it. He actually ate the entire thing. What the Ooh. Ooh-wee. All gone. Ate every last bit of it. Now let's take the plate to the sink and wrap this cooking video up. Ew. Ooh-wee. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching this wacky, crazy, insanely weird cheeseburger that I just made and consumed. And, yeah, I'll catch you cool cobras on the next one.